Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to discuss the chapter Properties of Four-Sided Figure. Let's start the explanation of this chapter. Okay, the first shape that you can see on your screen is parallelogram. Let's recall what is parallelogram as we have learned in the previous lesson. A parallelogram has four sides. The opposite sides are parallel and equal in length, right? Now by taking that prior knowledge, as you all can see, how many angles you can see in the diagram? There are four angles, right children? The shape is having a dotted line between them, and there are four angles: angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. If we cut the dotted line and if we overlap these angles, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. This shows that the opposite angles are equal. I repeat again, angle A is equals to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. This shows that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. I hope you all understand. Okay children, can you see one more diagram with a dotted line? In this diagram we are going to learn that each pair of angles between two parallel sides add up to 180. Now how it's going to be 180? Let's see. If we cut the dotted line, we will get four angles: angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Now you can see in the next diagram, angle A and angle D are falling on a straight line, and angle B and angle C are falling on a straight line. Now if you recall your previous knowledge, we have learned that the angle on a straight line add up to 180, right? Okay, by keeping that knowledge, this shows that angle A plus angle D is equals to 180. So do angle C and angle B is equals to 180. Do you all understand? Let's look at this diagram. This diagram is having only one angle and we have to find out two angles, that is angle X and angle Y. As you all know that opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. So angle 50 must be equal to which angle? Angle X, right? Okay, that is called angle X is equals to 50 degree. Now next is how to find out angle Y. As we just learned a minute before that each pair of angles between two parallel sides add up to 180. Now as we know that angle on a straight line add up to 180, so angle Y is equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree, we will get 130 degree, right? So each pair of angles between two parallel sides in a parallelogram add up to 180. Perfect. Okay children, let's move to the next shape, that is rhombus. Now let's quickly recall the properties of a rhombus is a rhombus has four sides, all the four sides are equal and the two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. A rhombus is a special kind of parallelogram whose all four sides are equal. Now keeping that prior knowledge in mind, let's understand how to find out the unknown angles in a rhombus shape. In rhombus, the opposite angles are equal and each pair of angles between two parallel sides also add up to 180. The same thing that we have learned in the parallelogram. Okay, now let's see the diagram here. Okay children, now in this diagram we need to find out the unknown angle, that is angle X and angle Y. And we all know that the opposite angle of a rhombus are equal. So angle X and angle Y must be equal. Now 70 degree is given. Let's find out angle Y. How to find out angle Y? We know that angle on a straight line add up to 180 degree. So 180 degree minus 70 degree, we will find 110 degree. Now 110, if angle Y is equals to 110, so do angle X is. Why angle X is gonna be 110? Because angle X is vertically opposite to angle Y. Yes, perfect. Okay children, now let's move to the third shape, that is trapezium, in which we know that trapezium is having only one pair of parallel line. Now we can see in the diagram angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. In this diagram we are going to cut down angle C and angle D. Once we are done with the cutting, we need to overlap them. Angle A will be overlapped with angle D and angle B will be overlapped with angle C. This shows that angle A plus angle D is equals to 180 and angle B plus angle C is equals to 180. That means that each pair of angles between two parallel sides of a trapezium add up to 180 degree. Okay, let's study this diagram. In this diagram, we need to find out angle X and angle Y. As we all know that each pair of angles between two parallel sides in a trapezium add up to 180 degree. So angle X is equals to 180 degree minus 120 degree, we will get 60 degree. And in angle Y, you can do 180 degree minus 55 degree, you will get 125 degrees. I hope you all understand how to find out the angles of these three shapes: parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium.